Hey guys, um, now this video will just show you different multiplication strategies that you can use, especially for like fourth graders, fifth graders, and you can also apply these strategies to the younger grades as well, like third grade. Okay, so if you're multiplying a 3-digit by a 3-digit number, a lot of students they get super confused, and if you mess up on one step, it ruins your entire problem and it ruins your entire answer. So I'm going to show you different strategies because certain kids may feel comfortable with other strategies other than the basic one or the standard one taught in schools. So if we have 367 times 284, I call this the 1-digit strategy because this is really for kids who only like multiplying 1-digit numbers by 3-digit numbers or 4 or 5. So what I have the students do is write 367, and then that's really not a 2, that's really a 200. But I keep that 2 in the ones place. And then I put the zeros out there. So 367 times 200. Then we're going to have 367 times, and instead of writing that's really not an 8, it's really an 80, so I'm going to put the 8 in the ones place. I'm going to draw a line right there. So times 8, and then lastly, I'm going to do 367 times 4. So technically you're doing 367 times 280 and 4. So now I'm going to do 367 times 2. So I know that 2 times 7 gives us 14. 2 times 6 gives us 12, plus 1 gives us 13. 2 times 3 gives us 6, plus 1 gives us 7. Now, bring those two zeros down. Now we have 73,400. Next, we're going to do 7 times 8, which gives us 56. Now we're going to do 6 times 8, which gives us 48, plus 5, which gives us 53. Then we're going to do 3 times 8, which gives us 24, plus 5, which gives us 29. Bring that 0 down. Now we have 29,360. Lastly, we're going to do 7 times 4. That's going to give us 28. 6 times 4, which gives us 24, plus 2, which gives us 26. Then we're going to do 3 times 4, which gives us 12, plus 2, which gives us 14. So now we have three partial products. We have 73,400, 29,360, 1,468. Now we're going to line these three numbers up. 73,400, 29,360, and 1,468. When we add these numbers up, we're going to get 8 in the ones place. 6 plus 6 gives us 12. Now we have 4 plus 4, which gives us 8, plus 3, which gives us 11, plus 1, which gives us 12. Then I know 9 plus 1 gives us 10, plus 4, which gives us 14. And then 7 plus 2 gives us 9, plus 1, which gives us 10. So we have 104,228 is our product after we added those partial products together. So the next strategy is called the box strategy. This one isn't as efficient, but it's especially for kids who really struggle with multiplication, just so that they get a conceptual understanding of what they're doing. So I'm going to turn that 3 isn't really a 3, it's really a 300. That 6 isn't really a 6, it's a 60. That 7 is in fact a 7. And we give them their own boxes. Now that 2, sorry, it's a little sloppy. So that 2 is really a 200. That 8 is really an 80. And that 4 is really a 4. Because place value means that the value of the number changes depending on its location in the number, depending on its place. So if the 3 is in a hundreds place, that means that that's not really a 3, it's really 300s. Okay, so first we're going to go ahead and multiply these first two numbers. So now we have 2, in this first box, we have 200 times 300. So the way I teach my students is just do 2 times 3, which is going to give you 6. Then see how many zeros you have. So there's 2 zeros in 200, 2 and 300. So that's going to be 4 zeros. 1, 2, 3, 4. 60,000. The next one is 60 times 200. 6 times 2 gives us 12. Add those 3 zeros. 1, 2, 3. 12,000. Next we have 200 times 7. I know 2 times 7 gives us 14. And then when you add those 2 zeros, 1, 2, that gives us 1,400. Next we have 3 times 8, which is going to give us 24. Add those 3 zeros, 1, 2, 3, which gives us 24,000. Next we're going to do 80 times 60. I know 8 times 6 gives us 48. Add those 2 zeros, 1, 2. That gives us 4,800. 8 times 7 gives us 56. Add that 0. So 4 times 3, 12. Add those 2 zeros. 4 times 6 gives us 24. Add that 0. 4 times 7 gives us 28. So now the next step is to add all of these numbers together. So we're going to add 60,000 plus 12,000 plus 1,400 plus 24,000 plus 4,800 plus 560 plus 1,200 plus 240 plus 28. So again, this isn't the most efficient strategy. This takes a lot of time, but a lot of students who struggle, they love using this one. So when you add all those numbers together, all those partial products together, you're going to get 104,228.